G'day, Al George here. What I'm going to talk about today is children and strength training. Alright, so some of the questions that you may be asked, or you may ask about strength training with kids is when is the right age to start? And also, what should children do when it comes to a strength training program? With obesity the way it is these days, starting at a very young age, a lot of kids are overweight. It's particularly important to get kids exercising, and strength training is a great way to do that. It allows children to develop basic functional movements for the future, get good at those movements before they develop into young adults, and especially relevant if playing sport as they're growing up. And at a young age, it's a great time to capture them, teach them good habits, and try and mould them so that they have those habits there for the rest of their life. So when is the right age to start? So children are generally old enough once they're old enough to play sport. They're usually old enough to start strength training. That's generally around the age of 7 or 8. A key thing with children as well is they need to be encouraged and they need to show an interest. If they don't show an interest, they won't want to commit. We all know how hard it is to get kids to eat vegetables. If they don't like them, they're not going to do it. So they've got to have an interest in it and got to want to do it. Children should always also be given the all clear from their doctor before starting a strength training program. So, what training should a child participate in? How should this training be structured? And how should it progress? Alright, so children should not partake in a scaled down version of an adult strength training program. Alright, this is, they're young, they're still developing, it could cause injury, and it may affect their motivation. If they're not enjoying it, they're not going to keep doing it. So it's a key thing not to do an adult program. Children should always be taught by an experienced, qualified trainer that has worked with kids before. Alright? This is because the trainer will have a much better understanding on how to teach kids, as kids' learning styles differ greatly from adults. In most cases, children should be taught movements without any resistance to start with, or just body weight. Alright, initially we want the kids to develop a sense of balance, control, and just general awareness of their bodies. As children get older and begin to master exercise techniques, then we can start to introduce a little bit more resistance and get them once they're getting stronger. Children should generally complete one set, 8 to 15 reps, for each exercise. Alright, they should conduct between 6 to 8 exercises in a workout, and they should focus on good form and targeting the major muscle groups of the upper and lower body. So children should conduct exercises that are going to help them later in life. Alright, a child who plays Aussie rules football, for example, and has followed an exercise program specific to football throughout their development, they're going to be better prepared to play, in the AFL if they had a chance. Alright, so as previously stated, it's really important for kids to get off to a good start in life. Alright, strength training along with a good diet can help children develop into healthy young adults. So getting them started early will teach them good habits for life as well. So remember, children can usually start as soon as they can play sport, which is usually around 7 or 8. Alright, and they should always be taught by an experienced trainer and start with little to no resistance. Alright, thanks a lot, have a good day.